Hey everybody, Joe, Redneck Collector, coming back at you with another video. There at the beginning you saw, some footage, a couple pictures of the vantage point from where my seats were at last night for the Cardinals-Yankees game. Just fantastic. This has just been a great baseball weekend with some good friends in the collecting community. My buddy Brian from our St. Louis Vintage Group invited myself and our other buddy Mike to join him in some fantastic seats right there at the Cardinal dugout. That's where that was filmed. Filmed Aaron Judge there taking an at-bat. I also filmed some Cardinals too, but I thought y'all might appreciate, even as a Cardinals fan, I have to appreciate Aaron Judge. And we were just right there, front row. It was awesome. I did get one autograph. I was like a geek. I took a baseball, and that's Lars Nootbaar. He's a fan favorite. He was signing some for the kids there in the green seats. And I said, I'm not as cute as them, Lars, but will you sign my baseball? And he kind of smirked and he signed my baseball. So Cardinals ended up losing 4-3, but it was actually turned out to be a pretty good game. So just awesome just to be that close to the game, to hear Ollie and Daniel Descalso and some of the other coaches from the Cardinal dugout audibly and using some colorful language argue balls and strikes was really, really cool to be that close to the game. That is one of my favorite baseball memories. So Brian, I don't know if you're going to watch this, but thank you so much for including me in that. It was just so awesome. And we were there. I was riveting. I didn't leave my seat the entire game. It was just that cool. I just didn't want to miss a minute of being that close to the action. And it's just something completely different to be that close. I've been close before, but never anything like that. So very, very cool. So that was yesterday, and today I got a chance to hang out with my other buddy Brian, who I went to the National with, and John, who I went to the National with. And we decided to go up into St. Louis and hit some card shops. We hit the new RBI Crew 7 building, which if you're in the St. Louis area, you pass through. It's one of the foremost card shops in the nation. You have to stop by and see Ryan and Neil and the rest of the crew there. It's mainly a modern shop. But I found some vintage. I bought some supplies. I'll show you a few cards here because it's what it's all about. And I didn't pay a sticker on these exactly, so kind of disregard that. But how about a 51 Bowman Johnny Pesky? I didn't have any Pesky cards in my collection at all, and that's a crime considering what he meant to Boston. And honestly, as a friend of Ted Williams, not having any of his cards, and I enjoy reading very much how Williams would talk about Pesky and called him Needle, or Needle Nose, Needle for short. And it's cool. Pesky in his own right, great baseball player. And then how about 51 Bowman Lou Boudreau? Just an awesome player manager, and just had to add that. And then, I picked up a lot of, let's see if I can get them all together here. How about some 66s? You all know I love the 66s. I didn't have a Hoyt Wilhelm. A little off-centered, got a little spot there on the stain or whatever, but really a pretty sharp card. How about Louis Tiant? Pretty sharp card there as well. I had this card, but it didn't have this nice a copy. How about Veda Pinson? Felipe Alou. And you can buy, these guys, they're not, they just don't get the love they deserve. When you're paying $2 for a nice 1966 card. How about Don Clendenin? So digging through the value boxes is where it's at. This I had, but this is a nicer copy as well. That's my man Ken Boyer, 68. His only card with the White Sox. How about a 67 Elston Howard? This card's a little bit rougher, but it's still an awesome 69 Dick Allen. So cool stop. We got to check it out, and it was a great time with friends. As we're driving around, it's about a 50-minute drive from my house, and we're talking cards and we're having a good time. And we stopped by over at the Collector Store in St. Peters, Missouri. More of a TCG shop, but my buddy Anthony is managing that now. So I had to go by and talk to him and hang out for a little bit, see what was shaking there. And then we went over to Million Baseball Cards on Manchester Road. I hadn't been in there in a long time. And that's where I picked up my ball cube for my Lars Nootbaar autograph baseball. And then I went off the vintage path and did a little prospecting, right? This is Cardinals. This is Joshua Baez. It's a 2022 card. It's numbered. I think this one's numbered to 399. And then I like the Ray Waves. I think this is a sharp card. This is numbered to 250, I think. 250 for the purple Ray Wave. He's tearing it up, or he was tearing it up in the minor leagues. I'm excited about seeing him, and I gave about, I think they sold those to me for $12. So, why not? I don't recommend prospecting on a high level, but, for $12, why not? And it just capped off a fantastic weekend of cards and friends, really. It's what it's all about, right? So just want to jump on and do a quick video about that. I got to do my all-star ballot. I'm struggling with that because there's so many awesome channels out there. So I'm going to do a all-star ballot. So I'll probably get two videos out this weekend, which I never do because I am going to do my all-star ballot. I need to put pen to paper and really think about it because it's tough. You think 15 all-stars, 6 coaches, 2 rookies of the year. I've been lucky to be included in some people's lists. I'm very humbled by that. And I want to get my own out. So that's probably a video for tomorrow. But I wanted to do this one tonight because I'm just, I'm riding a high on baseball, but in particular sharing baseball with friends. So just had to tell somebody about it. And my wife can only stand so much. God love her. So thank you. Appreciate you that are watching, liking, commenting. It really does mean something to me. So thank you. And let's keep it a little redneck out there.